Hey guys, what's going on? Janko Sports here, bringing you the next episode in our 2015 Football Manager Addicted to Addicks series. Now, again, thank you so much for all of the support so far. It's great to see a few regular commenters, and some of my subscribers have gone up like another 20. Now, I don't know how or what steroids you're all taking, but it's insane to see. So, really happy again. I'm so grateful for all of the time you take out to watch these videos. And look at that. So, Capital One Cup draw, we get Bournemouth. I mean, yeah, we could have had a bit of an easier draw. We could have got Dagenham, for instance. But no, we get Bournemouth, who, I mean, are dangerous. I mean, they've got Jan the Man Morgan, who moved to them from Charlton. So, if he scores, that'll just sum up this save, won't it, to be honest? We signed Nacho, the left-back, but I really don't want Jan the Man to score against his former club. That's just a kick in the teeth, that is. I mean, we made Jan the Man, we built his legacy, and I bet he comes in and scores. I mean, Bournemouth are really dangerous. They've got some top quality players, and they're one of the best scoring teams in the league as well, so I think we're really going to struggle against them. But we'll see what we can do as we unveil Nacho, and we'll whip in some puns about cheese and different dips you can have for him. And they say, you know, whereabouts in the field is he going to play? Well, he's going to be dipping in and out of midfield, although he's a left back, so never mind that. Anyway, Nacho puns aside, best put them back in the packet for now because we've got to face Wigan and then Will Hughes' Derby Army. So not exactly an ideal couple of fixtures, bearing in mind we struggled against Bournemouth. We were lucky to get that Capital One win against Crawley. So we're hoping for a run of consistency. I mean, a draw against Wigan I think would be really nice. So we'll see how we can fare. That's how they're predicted to line up. Obviously they've got a good keeper, they've got Riera out front, so could prove to be some real problems for our defence to deal with. But it will be Joe Gomez and Tal Benaim, the two centre-backs. Nacho Cheese starting at left-back with Chris Solly starting at right-back. Obviously, Chris, very talented player. And I think last year, every save I started, regardless if it was a Prem team, a League One, or even Charlton, he always went to Stoke. Now, I'm praying that's not a sign for the future. We haven't really seen any interest so far for him. Obviously, bear in mind, last season he spent most of it injured. So we'll see what he can do this year. I mean, he's played well so far. This will be the main starting base for our opening 11. As you can see, Simon Church partnering with George Tukadian up front, mainly because Vetakele's still not at 100%, and I don't want to put him out and get him injured. He is our main striker. I really don't want to see him go out for 4 or 5 months because I've started him when he really could be resting. Sat at home watching Jeremy Kyle and eating a packet of nachos. This isn't going to end, is it? Taking a quick look there at Grant Holt, that man could be a real problem for us today. Passionate team talk to get them all fired up, which means we run in, start throwing towels and footballs around and just get everyone pumped up. They charge out onto the field and away we go then. 8 seconds in and there's still nothing yet. First 3 minutes of the game, I was hoping for a quick score actually, but to no avail just yet. 5 minutes in, still nothing. I mean, it's been very even in terms of possession. We've had the most part. Here comes Simon Church, who stops running and turns around. Does a bit of a skip there, like he's in the playground trying to taunt some girls. Chris Solly playing much more of an advanced full-back position. Balls it into Tukadian, who gets it over the crossbar. So not ideal there for George Tukadian. Could have maybe done a bit better, but, you know, baby steps. I mean, let's just see what we can do. So Wigan on the attack. 14 minutes in then. Full show on the right-hand wing. And Stephen Henderson quite lucky to grab that one, to be honest, under some real pressure there as he makes his start for Charlton today. Obviously Nick Pope was the man in goal for Brentford, and after conceding 4, was it 3? I can't. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Just as we tried to big up Stephen Henderson and reassure ourselves that our goalkeeping choice was definitely the good call, and it was all down to Nick Pope, the reason we lost. Stephen Henderson goes and does that. For tit's sake, I mean, I know I'm like a motorsport commentator, but can I just play a game without having a commentator's curse for once in my life? Okay, so Charlton aren't going to score. Charlton are definitely not going to score. Let's see how this works. Church plays it back. Finds the almighty Chris Solly. Ball goes out. I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was. There must have been some boobs in the crowd there. A bit of a flash that distracted him. Goodmanson's corner comes into Johnny Jackson. Benaim to Gomez. Get the song out! So a 17-year-old wonder kid gets a goal from a corner. What a moment that is for Joe Gomez. Not only is he an animal, and look at that, could have been another goal. Benaim, what are you doing there? That's a penalty. Hey, that's not a brilliant challenge. What are you on about? What crack are you smoking? Okay, anyway, point is, Joe Gomez is 17. He's got his first goal for the club. I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, he's a centre-back. He's not really expected to do that well. I know he's obviously quite talented, but he's just there to maybe rotate the squad a little, make sure all the centre-backs get a start, and just develop into something within 3 or 4 years. But to get a goal as well, and prove that he can be a threat from corners and set pieces, is definitely a promising sign. So, very happy with that so far. It's Hendo with a big kick forward, and that's been through to Tukadian. He's 1-1 with the keeper stopped somehow, plays it through to Bulo. And now what can Bulo do from here? He's been charged here by about 7 different Wigan players. Johnny Jackson with his strike. How Habsy gets to it. Simon Church isn't going to score because it's Simon Church. And somehow Wigan get hold of it once again and clear it. But look at the shot difference. I don't know if you saw it then. 15 to their 4, absolutely desolating them like a hardcore gig. It is still 1-1, and we said we wanted a draw going into this matchup, so things are going okay, despite the fact Stephen Henderson let a goal in, and we haven't really scored from a striker, it's been from a set piece. We'll take it. A draw's a draw, a point's a point. Let's just not fuss and see how we go from here, and just hopefully play a second half exactly like we have the first, because look at that, our shot ratio is simply through the roof. They've got no response whatsoever. Hang on. No, don't be doing that. Nacho Cheese says it's Nacho time to shine, Riera, and intercepts the ball, but free kick comes in here, whipped in deep, and we get it out. Stephen Henderson pushes it away, somehow doesn't let it go for a corner. What a challenge there by Joe Gomez. This kid is an absolute animal. It's like he just has 7 red balls before every match, steps out, and then just crowd kills everyone. Brilliant stuff by little Joe Gomez. And now George Tukadian maybe spins off his defender, tries to play a ball down to Johan Berg Gudmundsson. Back down to Nacho. Nacho, time to shine to Bayerns. You got Jackson there. He goes for goal. Al-Habsi gets to it. He's doing my tits in today, Al-Habsi. He's saving everything. Simon Church plays it down to Bulo. And the shot goes out for a corner, which we then, well, somehow throw in there. But okay, right, never mind. 58th minute. Are we looking for a substitution? I mean, we got Julian Desart on the bench, bear in mind. Could still be a player to bring on if things get dire and we need some goals. Very good attack in mid, and definitely a player that can set up a few goals. He's been doing plenty of that at Standard Liège over the past few months. And now look at this, here come Wigan once again. Waghorn, we tried to do some tactics, go much higher tempo. We're going to give all our players a Cadbury boost bar and see what they can do on the edge of the box now. And that's a goal. I don't know how he's missed from there, Jesus Christ. But 66 minutes in, we do bring on Julian Desart, and it's an attack in mid. We decide to change formation just a bit. So we're now playing a 4-3-1-2, with the wingers now playing as basically left and right mids. Let's just see what we can do. There's a look at his stats before he gets subbed onto the pitch. It's not like he's some little 16-year-old with 2 heading and 4 passing and 6 composure and 1 strength. He's got some really good stats for a 20-year-old, and since he's here all season, we may as well make the most of his talent, along with the other 86 players that have joined from Standard Liège. So here comes Simon Church as we still wait for our player to join the pitch. We're just trying to maybe create a chance here. Ball up to Chris Solly, who again's on the edge of the box for a right back. The ball goes in. It's cleared to Johnny Jackson, and Bulo with a strike. And it just goes past the post. And we are creating chances, but Wigan are starting to come back now. And Boys flings it right over the top, and it's a goal for Wigan. And now the heartbreak sets in. Grant Holt, I said to watch him before the match. Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? So Grant Holt gets the goal, 72nd minute. Was a pretty easy setup, to be honest, but we could have maybe done a bit better at the back. But the main question here is, can we get back into this matchup? We're 2-1 down, the time's ticking down faster than a man with erectile dysfunction loses his boner. But 85th minute, can we produce something and maybe an upset? Bulo's free kick, and of course it goes over the bar because I can never score free kicks in this game. That's just sort of like saying that if you go into a shop, you're not going to find a Freddo for 10p anymore. It's that certain. But in all fairness, Wigan have taken control of this second half. We've had no answer. I mean, bear in mind, they had 6 shots at the end of the first half to our 15. They've since had 9. We've had about 5 maybe. We've had 7 on target, which isn't enough. A third of our shots have been on target. Only 1 clear-cut chance as well. It's not ideal. We really have struggled in terms of finishing or the quality of finishing. I'm going to blame Simon Church for that because he's the most inconsistent man on the planet, it seems. But as you can see, Wigan still trying to thread our way through the defence. Callum McMahon gets the ball over the bar. And that should be a bit of reassurance for us that we're not going to go down 3-1. But 91st minute, there's still a chance we could get that late equaliser. It's never over until the final whistle blows, especially in the Championship. And hang on, George Tukadian, he's got the balls on the edge of the box. This could be a chance. Can Tukadian whip it in with pace, with cheese? He's got the Derely Dunkers out, and it comes back, and it's back to Laughing Cow, and that could have been Derely Dunkers, and instead it's just some mature cheddar. That one. So the game ends, and it's a 2-1 loss to Wigan. I mean, it's a nice 2-1 loss almost, because I know we've played well. We could have played better. In fact, a lot better. Simon Church couldn't have been awful. We could have made less Nacho puns. But it was only 2-1, and Wigan are a good side. So I'm not too concerned with the outcome of that one. It could have been a lot worse. But now I'm slightly frightened as we go in to face Derby. Now that's going to be a real issue, I think. If you look at the scores there as well, they drew 2-2, so only held to a draw by Sheffield Wednesday. That could be a promising sign. So it's not all that they've been dominating the league like I maybe hoped for. Well, not hoped for, but definitely expected them to. They're a very good side, very capable side. Plenty of young talent as well, and we immediately set our training to defensive positioning because I know what they're capable of. Now, we're just going to quickly run through our tactics here as well. Again, slightly changed formation, but with one notable difference. Big Igor Vetakele's up front. There he is. The almighty Igor playing as, I think it's an advanced forward. We set him as this game, or a target man, was it? We'll find out in a minute, won't we? My question. Deep line forward, we set him as then. So Tukadian will be supporting Vetakele, the star-studded striker up front. Jordan Cousins makes his first appearance with Johnny Jackson. Now, Cousins is meant to be one of these youth products that's insanely good as well, statistically wise. So we'll see what he's capable of as I changed the left winger there and just make sure the bench is all good. As you can see, our subs bench. Simon Church still there, but Frederick Bulow will still be starting. Johan Berg Gudmundsson on the bench if needed. Joe Gomez gets a bit of a rest. Obviously, this one a much bigger game, and I think the experience of both Michael Morrison and Tal Ben-Aim will be simply invaluable. You don't want a 17-year-old in a match this sort of important. Against the lower clubs or matches where the stakes aren't so high, then yeah, definitely. But if we want to get a run of consistency going, then we need that experience at the back. Now, Callum Harriott, big ball through to Vetakele, only 10 seconds into the matchup. Ball through to Billow to goal! Get the song out! I can't believe it. So 1-0 after just 14 seconds. They're surround the keeper like a bit of a wall dancer. That was a bit crazy, but my God, 14 seconds and we're 1-0 up. Now Harriott, 2 minutes in, finds Vetakele and somehow they get to that one. The ball goes out for a corner, which should have been a penalty. I don't know how that was a corner or who this referee is, or in fact how much did he have to drink before the matchup. Maybe he's alcoholic, and Stephen Henderson drops one. And within 7 minutes, there's been 2 goals. Stephen Henderson just looked like he dropped the ball and went, nah, you're right, I'm not getting up, you guys can deal with that one. But anyway, 10 minutes in now, going to be a big shot coming surely, and it's saved for Henderson. Oh, he's put it in his own net! What's he done that for? Are you alright? Has your girlfriend broken up with you before the match, Stephen? Have you found her phone, gone through her pictures and found a dick pic from, I don't know, Darren Ambrose or someone? I was 2-2. Where's that come from? Literally the very next highlight in the game is 2-2. Now, we've only just like kick-off. There's been 4 goals in 11 minutes. Vetakele slams one bottom left corner. We're right back in the matchup, but for tit's sake, calm down, guys. Tukadian now, looking to make it 3-2 inside 20 minutes. 5 goals in the opening quarter of the matchup. It could be Vetakele's strike. And I'm not too worried about it being offside. I'm more concerned about the fact that that could have been... Oh, he's done it again! Why has he done it again for? You'd think he'd learn the first time, wouldn't you? Oh, Stephen Henderson. Yeah, you're meant to be this big keeper that's going to come in and save the day from West Ham. All you've done is make it worse. It's like when you order a Vindaloo and then you know you're going to have the shits, but you eat it anyway and you keep eating it in the vague hope that you won't get the shits just because it tastes nice. Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. Not just the Vindaloo, but Stephen Henderson's performance. I mean, come on, Big Steve. Get yourself together. 3-2 down, going into half-time. Or are we? Frederick Bulow with a chance now, perhaps, on the edge of the box. Drills one into Tukadian, who saves it. It goes out for a corner. Oh, I can't be dealing with this anymore. This is too much. So, on the edge of half-time, Charlton are giving their 110%. It's not enough. 2 minutes added time. We're on the 2nd minute of it now, almost. Corner comes in now. Oh, he doesn't drop it. Well done. Well done. Look at that. Look, he's made a save. Fucking reject. So, anyway, team talk screen then. We're going to make a couple of substitutions and see, you know, if we can make a bit of an improvement into half-time. So, Joe Gomez comes on for a bit of stability at the back, hopefully. And now the game gets underway. 53rd minute. What can Derby do from here? And oh, my God, that was a clearance there. So, corner coming in for Derby. 71st minute. There are no real highlights during the second half up until this point, I don't think. And now Derby looking dangerous once again. Ball comes down. They're looking for support. It's not really flooded into the area. They're waiting for the ball to come back to them almost. But still maybe just trying to methodically tear their way through our defence, since we're going to be attacking and trying to obviously break the will of their defence to get the equaliser. But look at this now. Ball comes... What the f*** is Joe Gomez doing? 3 own goals in a match. Is that some sort of sick, practical, dying joke? Without those 3 own goals, we'd be 2-1 up. What is that? You've passed it into your own net. Not even Titus Bramble does that. Bulo goes for a shot. That goal. I'm losing hope in this game, seriously. I mean, that's just atrocious. This has been the weird... I'm not sure if this is a bug or not. I think a few people I've seen on various Facebook pages have actually complained about a lot of own goals or some high-scoring games. But Jesus Christ almighty. 2 own goals by the keeper. 1 from Joe Gomez. And without them, we'd win 2-1. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. But either way, it's not the best start to the season. We're lying near the bottom of the table, and now we've got to go into a Capital One Cup fixture very soon. Hopefully we can build a little something better after that, because we kind of need that run of consistency to start now and not start losing the easy points. There's nothing worse now having to score points come the end of the season. But Vetakele is in form, so there is a positive to take from it. Callum Harriott also playing well. We have Huddersfield next. Surely we can get points from this one. Or can we? Find our next episode, guys. As always, if you do like the content, like and give us a comment below. Let you know what kind of episodes you want to see. If you want to see longer ones with 3 to 4 matches, or just 1 matches and 2 to 3 videos a day, then do let me know. Also, if you want to see any more series, perhaps coming from NHL, Madden or FIFA, I think Football Manager is going to be my main focus just because of how well it's been received. So, from myself, Jenko Sports, again, thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I'll see you